Hello everyone, thank you for watching, and in today's video I will be showing you guys how to do my infamous curls. Everywhere I go, every time I have this hairstyle, everyone's always complimenting me and wondering how I do it. Especially when I was in high school, waking up at 6 a.m. and having a head of curls and you walk in the door, that's sometimes underestimated. But if you guys would like to see how I achieved this hairstyle, please keep on watching. Okay, so don't mind my hair, it's a little wild and bushy, but I will be taming it in this video with my beautiful curls. Before I start, I will be prepping my hair with this smoothing oil, and it is by BioSilk. When I previously shampooed my hair, and that was about 2 days ago, so I did it Friday night, and I just let my hair build up that extra texture, just because when you curl your hair, as soon as you freshly wash it, it doesn't hold as much. So I'm just going to be putting just a tiny bit, like if you can see that much. Just gonna warm it up in my palms, and I usually start in the ends and work it up because my ends are obviously more damaged than my hair closest to my scalp, just so my curls are nice and shiny. Just like to prep my hair with this. Next, I'm going to be going in with a wonderful product that I believe I got in an Ipsy bag previously. It is Oscar Blandy Texture and Volume Spray, and it comes in a can like this. So I'm just going to give it a good shake, and I'm just going to go in my scalp area, kind of zhuzh it as I go through, just to give my curls even more body. Just kind of work it all the way through. And you can feel your hair has a more rougher texture, not like a bad rough, but that'll hold really nice and give really nice bouncy volume. For irons, I'll be using the Pretty in a Minute 1-inch iron, and then for my curling iron, I will be using the Remington, I guess is a 3/4 inch barrel, and it just kind of descends with the size. Now we're going to put it up into the ponytail. And all my prep steps, they're not necessary. I just do it just so my curls last. When I was in high school, my curls would last a week with all my prep steps without me having to recurl them. So that is why I do this. But it usually literally takes me like 5 minutes. I could do my curls even if I'm in a rush. So my ultimate goal, I have a smooth base all around and then a puffy ponytail. And I have my iron set to 374. So I'm going to start by taking about a 1-inch section like this. Just wrap it around. And this curling iron is amazing. It holds curls really well for fine texture even. I'm just going to keep this on for about 15 to 20 seconds. I'm just going to let it go. And I'm just going to scrunch it up just to keep that bounce. If you have an event or something to go to, you can always pin it with one of these double prong clips. But for today, I'm just going to let them hang out and then just cool on their own. And I'm just going to continue. Gonna let it go and then catch it. And then scrunch. Just like that. And once in a while, I like to go and retighten my ponytail, just so I have all this extra hair at the base. I know this technique works really well for people that have one length hair, but I do have some choppy layers, so it does work. If you have like excessive layers, you might have to do like 2 separate ponytails, but I've just always done this and it works so well for me. And since I have really long hair, this just helps curl all of this in like one really quick shot, and it really doesn't take long. I'm almost done. Usually when I get to the pieces closest to my face, I like to take smaller sections just so it looks even more bouncy. And the back I take, if you saw, I took fatter sections just so it has more volume in the back. And one thing that really helps, I know might be a question, why I did it without my hair being flat ironed first. My natural curly hair gives these curls even more of a texture and a fresh palette to start. So that's why I do this too when my hair is in its natural curly state. After this one, I only have one more section left. That's not bad at all. You just want to make sure you can get as close as you can to the end of the iron. If you can see, you don't want any fish hooks or straight pieces at the end. And then my last section. And a tip for the hair tie when you do this, I would use a scrunchie with a really tight grip because it just smoothly pulls out and it doesn't tug at the curls like an elastic would. Ta-da! We can scrunch this. So now that I have my curled ponytail, I don't usually wait. I just go in and pull it out. And then I end up with hair like this. Looks very beautiful. And I have the straightener because I had cut myself bangs. I'm just going to curl those with my flat iron. But you can see how beautiful these curls are, and all I did was put everything in a ponytail, and it looks like I spent maybe hours on my hair. So I'm just gonna take my bang area and like just a tiny strand of the curls. Just gonna go in and flip my iron, and then I get that swoop part just to fit in with all these beautiful curls. I'm gonna just repeat that on this side. Just like that. I just want that little swoop. If you want, you could always go back in and curl some pieces if you want more texture and curl at the top, but I am really happy with how this looks, so I'm going to keep it this way. I just always do the bangs separate because I never have one length hair ever. I always have like some kind of short bang or actual bangs, so that is why I always have a flat iron and a curling iron on hand. And then just going at my scalp, give it a really good shake, work in that texture spray. Texturizing spray worked amazing. I didn't even have to go in with my teasing comb. All the work is done. Another trick I wanted to tell you guys too, if you ever wanted to define your curls, if you find a really good spiral and you just want to make them even more kinkier, all you do is take a teasing comb or a regular comb and just push up, and that keeps the curl. I know my hair is black and I'm wearing black, so it's kind of hard to tell, but if you guys can see that movement and it just kind of keeps that curl, like the body of the curl, that's a good tip as well. Alright everyone, so that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed learning my technique for my hair. It's super simple and super easy. Just having your hair in a high ponytail, make sure all the knots and tangles are out, and then just having a curling iron on hand and just curling strands of hair, and you're done. If you want, you can always go back in with a teasing comb like I showed and define your curls, give some volume, use some texturizing spray. Even dry shampoo works as texturizing spray as well, so if you don't have texturizing spray but you have dry shampoo, that is great. And before I keep rambling, if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave some comments down below if you guys would like to see more videos like this on my cool little tips and tricks and techniques. And with all of that said, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.